I'm Linh Phan, owner and founder of B Scene Studios in Rockville, Maryland. You guys might know me from Instagram at B Scene, and my passions are hair, fashion, and cars. I was a bartender in DC. I had no desire to do hair. That opportunity I was talking about earlier, they offered me a bartending job privately in their salon to bartend, private parties. And that's how I fell into it. But I was a bartender and went to college for like 2 years. But once I found hair, it changed my life. I started doing hair when I was 24, kind of fell into it. I had a great opportunity to work at a very great salon to learn my color. And once I learned how to do color, I fell in love with it. And I wanted to, just kind of focus on that. So I ended up starting by myself in my basement and built a whole network of just creative coloring, practicing, how the hair lifts and reacts to certain colors. I came in at a great time with these trendy grays and silvers and muted tones that people were coming out with. And, being by myself, I was able to practice these. So when I did start my Instagram, it kind of just blew up. My clients inspire me a lot. They bring in these pictures of, hair artists like Guy Tang and Hair God Zito, my good friend. And I would, have to figure it out by myself, and that's how I kind of got started. So when I first got into the color field of hair, I was doing a lot of the scene hair type looks, which you guys can see short choppy layers, vivid colors. There's like a scene crowd. And a couple years later, I needed a name for my business. And I kind of went back to the beginning, what was I doing? What set me apart? And it was the scene hair, B Scene, and it just worked. When I first started this whole idea of B Scene, how I see it is keeping the creative flow going all the time and always just doing creative work. And to do that, I had to cut out a lot of walk-in business to protect that creative type feel in my salon. So, as I meet these future assistants that are interested in working with me, that's what attracted them. These are stylists that are looking for a way out to the normal everyday hair. They want to do what I was doing. So now I have this team, I'm trying to keep that promise and to, train them in how I did things to get to where I am. So as, my Instagram and business is growing, I'm also trying to grow them as well. The same path that I took getting here, which was protecting that creative feeling, within the salon. Just evolving, and as I evolved, the interest to work with me evolved, and I'm like, okay, so now I guess I'm gonna have an assistant, 2 assistants. Now that assistant turns into a stylist, and next thing you know, it's like a full-blown thing. Now I'm running 12 people. There's a team of 5 assistants, 4 stylists, a manager. All these things happen within literally 2 to 3 years. It happened organically. I never saw myself as an educator. I'm still pretty young in the industry to say that I'm a master at something and to teach somebody something. I'm more so I want to be an inspiration to somebody. I do teach my team on a day-to-day basis. So I think that it helped me, when I'm on a stage in front of hundreds of people to get more comfortable, because I do it every day without even really knowing it. So I just have to practice more and get more comfortable in front of these people, because they're not my team. These are people that I don't even know. I don't know where I want it to go. I'm just kind of going with the flow, and wherever it takes me, it takes me. If it doesn't take me anywhere, it doesn't, But I'm happy being here every day. There was no goal. I wasn't a believer in Instagram. My brother actually told me about it and opened it up for me while I was busy with the client. I had no idea it was happening. He just opened it and just told me to start taking pictures. And now it's what it is today. It definitely changed my personal life now and my business. I took a lot of time practicing how to lift these dark pigmented hair colors, like Asian hair, Middle Eastern, Hispanic type hair. That was really dark, and pushing it to where it needs to be to get these colors, which is extremely light. In 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and I think that's how I came up on Instagram. You know, a lot of people notice that this guy is doing all these like crazy transformations. Let's see what he's doing. So I felt like that's how I kind of came up. If you really want to grow your business, focus on social media because that's where it's kind of heading right now, and you don't want it to just stay behind. Really focus on branding yourself in social media, and you will see that your business will change and it will grow. As your followers grow, the business will grow. Independent education is a big thing right now in the industry, and how I got connected with Butterfly Circus and David from Butterfly Loft. They were working with my friend Hair God Zero, and I think there was a lot of interest in Be Seen. How did we get Be Seen to come to the circus? Since I don't talk much and I don't really put myself out there, my friend Ricky, Hair God Zero, put me on with them, and it happened. You know, my first one that I made an appearance to was New York. That was just a couple months ago. We went to Vegas. You know, we just came back from Miami, and now we're about to do LA with Robert Cromian. So there's a lot going on, and I'm slowly getting used to it. Stick to what you believe in, and it will just happen. Try to practice the looks that you want to do, and I think they'll be very happy, you know, doing what they love to do rather than doing something that someone else wants them to do. So really practice the looks that you want to do, market it on your Instagram, and people will follow, people will notice, and next thing you know, you will be doing what you love every single day, rather than, you know, you love a couple colors you do here and there, and there's some that you just really don't want to do. Don't be scared to do what you want to do. Take risks, and I really do believe that. It was very scary saying that I'm not going to take walk-ins, but I stuck to it, and it's worked out for me. Do the things you want to do, and I believe that it will happen. It's happened for me, it's worked. I have a salon opening this summer, you know, my first storefront salon, and that is going to take a lot out of me in the next couple years. And I see myself owning maybe one more location, so 2, and I would be very happy. You know, I feel like I've made it. As long as I have those 2 salons and whatever else happens in between, it's just like a blessing.